I'm glad you're here. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for joining. Okay, so here we are. It's a Tuesday. It's 2 p.m. Pacific, Arizona, somewhere in the world. It's 2 p.m. Hi, TikTok. Welcome. Hey, everybody on YouTube. So, normally, Tuesdays at 2 lives are cooking. Like me and the cat. If you hear the cat crying, well, he's in a really sassy mood because he wanted or does want to go outside, and absolutely not. So here's what's different for today's Tuesday at 2. First of all, I take full responsibility. I asked yesterday afternoon, what do you want to make? What's a recipe? Remember, I live just west of nowhere, so far from civilization that there really isn't a let me run to the store and get those ingredients. I digress. So I had asked, well, I put a post up. What do you want to do on our live? Do you want to cook something, which we normally cook? Or do you want, just name it. Do you want to do a live positive word? And there's a reason why. Oh, by the way, allergies are insane. Bear with me. I have my 2 favorite positive books to help draw from. And what we're going to do, how we're going to play is you drop it in the chat. What do you need a kind, positive word on? And I will reply with either of these. That's what we're doing. I figure we would just take a little bit and encourage each other because, you guys, it's Tuesday, but this week is already weird. The shooting in New York yesterday. Oh my gosh. Moving on. It is also the very last week of July. We are days away from August, and I actually was just in a meeting with Jesse Eitzler. I think it's Eiler. And Jesse was saying, ouch, you have 150 days left. I think part of it might have been selling his big ass calendar. I'm going to buy it for 2026. It literally is like a wall-size calendar with all of the months out in front of you, no flipping back and forth. In the meeting with Jesse, he was talking about, it's a great day to launch your project, to restart, to get a lift up. He's like, 8/1, August 1st. Why not? Why not do August 1st? So that's why I thought today's live, and also Deb Talk. Shout out to Deb Talk. Deb Talk had said, and she was the one who responded, instead of trying to scramble and find something to cook today, that we would do a positive word. So drop it in the chat. Hi, everybody. Oh, I love this on TikTok when we get all of these little highs. Let me tap those to say hello. And then you put it in the chat. What is something you need encouragement on? And I am going to kick us off with one from here. Somebody say stop, and I'll stop on that page. And we'll have that as an encouragement, because August 1st is going to be a great day for you to launch whatever it is in 2026 that you meant to accomplish and just haven't yet. And you guys, thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you. Hi, YouTube. Okay, did somebody say stop and I missed it? Oh, look. I found a hawktail feather when I was out walking earlier in the year. And the hawktail feather was on the page, be king of your own puddle. Let me say it one more time. I wish there was live closed captioning. Is there a way to do that on TikTok or on YouTube? Live closed captioning for anyone impaired? The hawk feather, I didn't see, hi, Deb Talks. If somebody said stop, I didn't see it, I'm so sorry. But the hawk feather I found was on page 25, Be King of your own puddle. Come on. And August 1st is the perfect date. If January 1st is behind us, August 1st is the most perfect date to launch again. Page 24 says, there is no higher cause than to help someone know more. Hey, Debs, thank you so much. I just saw, I was reading. Now, I will spin again. And remember, drop in the chat if you specifically have something you need positive encouragement on. I'm happy to provide. And YouTube says stop. Oh, look. Technically, we have two. Oh, this page. Be encouraged with the secret of getting ahead is getting started. So I have to say, on August 1st is the best time to get started again. Because when would now be a great time to start again? No matter what's happened in 2025, now would be a good time to launch back into whatever big, lofty, hairy goal you set in January and haven't achieved it yet. Well, August 1st is your day to start over. Okay. Then we also had stopped on this page. Oh, kick the can'ts out. Be encouraged. Kick the can'ts. You know, the I can't. Kick the can'ts out, followed by schedule the time to listen to yourself and respond accordingly. Be encouraged. I'm going to say hi on the TikToks. Hello, YouTubes. I know. Normally we cook, and what happened, let's have a sip of water. What happened is I lost track of time. Oh, and then I'm going to do one from this book too. I lost track of time, days actually, and then I realized yesterday, oh my gosh, tomorrow's Tuesday, and I don't have a recipe planned. I don't have anything ready. And I put a post up asking, what do you guys want to make? Let me know. And I live far, so there's no just running out to the store to get an ingredient. And Deb Talk, thank you, Debs, had answered, do an encouragement. We were going to do live encouraging words. And this is actually a Shakespeare insult generator. I know it's backwards for you, isn't it? This is the Shakespeare insult generator, and it has all of these tabs. And what I do is I just flip back and forth in it, and whatever unhandsome, foul-mouthed cornuto it lands on, I just say that. And on the back of it, like, it will have, so the word is in the front, the insult, and on the back, it says what it means. Foul-mouthed in Shakespearean terms is using vile language. They are encouraging in a way. And so if you need some encouragement on a topic, drop it in the chat, and I'm definitely here, like Zoltar, to give you that encouragement. I'm going to go ahead and put the hawk feather I found back in the book, and it opened up on page 176. Says, take notes on your own life, followed by live what you believe. And I think I'm preaching to the choir on that, because I believe in taking massive action, and it just got away from me. Oh, you're listening and cooking lunch for baby? Debs, TikTok has just shared that Debs on TikTok, YouTube was just sharing that she's cooking, she's taking care, the house is going nuts, life is happening so fast, but guess what? What you do today can improve all your tomorrows, so do something. Thank you for listening, Debs. I'm glad you're here. It's fun to be doing something different, and I definitely want to cook again. I will post it today to ask for next week, what could we try? What recipe should we try? Let me know in the chat. What recipe should we try? And I will make sure that I am set up for it. Hey! Tina, thank you for the gift. Good to see you, friend. Tina, are you having in Colorado really cool weather? My son is in South Carolina, and I saw their weather report, and this is encouraging because no matter if it's hot or cold outside, you get to choose how you respond. And South Carolina is having 96 degrees, which is warm, but very humid, 100-degree humidity. And the saying is, it's so hot out, the meat's going to fall off the bone. It's hot like that all the time in Arizona. 97, that's high for you, isn't it? 97 in Colorado, that's a high temp. Oh, and I opened it up to a page and it says, you are the best you ever to come to planet Earth. Be encouraged with that. You are the best you ever to come to planet Earth. Well, if that isn't encouraging, what is? I will be sure and Tina, thank you for the gift. I will be sure and put up a post asking for what are we going to make next week, next Tuesday at 2. And that way I have this week to get to town to actually get ingredients. Because, yeah. All right, now let's flip and dip again. And if you want to say stop and we'll pick a page, we can do that too. And then I just might go ahead and go live later, like after work. I'm on a bit of a lunch break here. It landed on. Hi, Vegas. Thanks for stopping in. We're having a Sideways Tuesday at 2 because I didn't have any recipe prepared to make. That's on me, not on you. It landed on guard your mind and guard your heart. Oh, that's so important because the people around you who are so negative, it just wears you down. You gotta guard your mind and guard your heart. Okay, and what I was saying about my later this evening, like after I get everything done, I have been working on, here's the production Bible, BKKR, Bloodline, Kill, Kiss, Repeat. What made me want to do a live read of this is last August on TikTok. I don't think we brought you in, YouTube, but it's available on TikTok. I think I put the recordings on YouTube. We did live writing of the envelope. Oh, and I really like the series, and I had developed it out as episodes, but then converted it into microdrama episodes, so 1 to 2 minutes with a cliffhanger. And anywho, that's how this is written. This is how I just honed my skills. I traditionally write a screenplay. You know how that goes. 3 main acts, 2 to 3 sub acts, and that's not how it works in this format. The microdrama format is fast build to a cliffhanger. Pick up, fast build to a cliff. I mean, it's like constantly hitting the gas full speed, letting off, anywho, that's how this is written. And I was thinking I might just go live this evening and do a live read of it so I can get a feel for, do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it tracking like a tank? Is it not? Anywho, here we go. If you have something that you need positive encouragement on, let me know in the chat. Oh, thank you so much for the taps and the likes and the gifts. I really appreciate it. YouTube, if there's something on your mind, drop it in the chat. And in the meantime, I'm going to pull one up, say stop if you want to, and we will stop on that page and read whatever that encouraging word is. Oh, speaking of encouraging, did you know today is National Lipstick Day? Stop. Got it, Tina. It says on page 137, no one can take your space. And I got a page 87. Okay, we'll pick that too. So Tina, YouTube, if you want to yell, stop, or call out a page number, go ahead. I will read it. Tina, it says no one can take your space. And I know what I meant when I wrote that. Is that just working in entertainment, imposter syndrome, just, it can be so challenging, but there's a space, whatever you're working in. Like, even if you're the mama, that's your mama space. Nobody can replace you. Nobody can take it. At work, whatever department you're in, that's your space, and that's where you excel. I just love that. No one can take your space. Probably, I'm talking to the choir on that one. Debs, you said page 87. And YouTube, if you want to drop and ask for a page, I will pull up the encouragement. Oh my gosh, girl. YouTube, page 87 is what if? Oh, that is a great question to ask today. If you're just joining, I came off of a Zoom meeting with Jesse Eitzler. Jesse has this, he used to own Marquis Jet, and he started it, like just bootstrapped it. And he tells the muffin story about how he was at a conference. He didn't have a badge, and he knew he had to talk to these people to sell flights, memberships, charters on Marquis Jet. And what he did is he went into the coffee shop. He saw everybody with the badges on the conference going in to get coffee. So he went in the next morning and he bought up all the muffins, all of them. And then when the conference had a lunch break, a coffee break, and people were going to the shop, he's standing out front with the tray of muffins because he asked the people in the coffee shop to sell them all to them. So when they went in to get a coffee, there's no muffins. But the workers would say, oh, the guy out in front has all the muffins. Go talk to him. And then they would come and Jesse could say, hi, I'm Jesse Eitzler. I'm with Marquis Jet. Do you need private charters? Bada boom, bada bing. What if Jesse never thought or dared to ask, hi, coffee shop, can I buy all of your muffins? If I was the coffee shop owner, I would have sold all of them too. It's a guaranteed sale. It's a no-brainer. And for Jesse, it led to his first client. Debs, thanks for asking for page 87. And by the way, the book that I'm reading out of, this is my book. I wrote it for myself. It's called Open Your Eyes 365. I've gone through a very challenging time with the family, with my dad passing, and I just had to give myself a reason to get those eyes open the next day. So what I did was I would usually write it on a sticky note and just slap it right there next to the bed. So the first thing I would see was a reason to just open my eyes and start the day. I put them all into this book. It's meant to be a journal so that you can write here in the morning, read the encouraging word for the day, and then at the end of your day, jot down your thoughts. And what if, oh, thank you, Deb. Thank you so much. It is perfect for journaling. And I love the question, what if? And I know what I was saying to myself at this time. Really have to move past what other people think. Oh, I'm so glad, Deb. I'm so glad. YouTube, Deb Talk on TikTok is saying she bought the book. She's been using it for journaling. And I know when I asked what if, it's because what if you, Patrick Bet-David tells this story, and I'm going to tell it while you guys pick a page number. YouTube, pick a page number. Shout out anything from 1 to 365. Patrick Bet-David tells the story. It's kind of a long one, but how about this? A favorite person is telling the story about taking big risks, and in his firm that he was working at, he was working as a broker for Wall Street, and everybody would knock off early, right? They would leave at 4 p.m. They're going to go to the happy hour. Everybody's going to have a good time. And he would tell his team, wait, what if we stayed one more hour and made 50 more calls? Remember, they're smiling and dialing, cold calling so that they can sell stock or set appointments. And his team was the best performer. He was the highest salesman. You know why? Because there were so many times on a Friday that Patrick Bet-David and his team would stay and make 50 more calls. What if you sent 50 more emails to pitch your project? What if you did 50 cold calls? What if you, just began your fitness program all over today. Like, that was the big takeaway from the Zoom call with Jesse Eitzler, was that, you know what, 8/1, August 1st is the perfect time to reset your 2025 goals. Perfect. Perfect. What if the actions you take today become the promotion tomorrow? Oh my gosh, mind blown. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to do a few more. And I'm going to check YouTube. Oh. Hi. Okay, YouTube, it's your turn. Shout out in the chat a page number. Welcome in, Joka Gray. Debs, I hope this finds you doing awesome. Just enjoying the day. I'm not sure if California is as hot as it is here, Arizona, but we're having a lot of fires here in the state too. Grand Canyon is on fire again, and it's really sad because there was a lot of history lost in the last fire, and now it's on fire again up on the North Rim. Oh! Page 238 says, time for you to shine. Time for you to shine. Boy, that's a word to myself. Make it okay that you can shine and that you can have the spotlight in whatever it is that you're working on. Time for you to shine. And I will give us an insult from Shakespeare to be encouraged with. We'll just let it flop open to you fascinarius, pale-hearted Fustelarian. Oh, I love their language. I love it. Hi, Dennis. Welcome on in YouTube. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining in today. It's a Tuesday at 2. We've just got about 5 minutes left, and I promise I will make the post for next Tuesday. Normally we cook. Normally we go live and we do an entire recipe start to finish. So we'll get that set up. But I wanted to finish the thought that today is, in the United States, National Lipstick Day. Hi, Dennis. And there is a known fact, backed by data, sales data, that in trying times, seasons of war, the lipstick sales skyrocket. Why? Because it can be a small purchase, a few dollars, definitely could keep it under $10, and it just boosts your mood. It just makes you happy. It just is a way to, have you ever heard, turn your frown upside down? It's just a way to turn it around. So on National Lipstick Day, I shared on YouTube that Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, beautiful, gorgeous, cool tone nude lipstick with a semi-matte finish. There's a dupe for it through e.l.f. Cosmetics, which is clean, vegan beauty, totally affordable. It's called Dirty Talk. It's $9, and you could get a lipstick today. Even if you live far from everything like me, I could go over there and Amazon Prime it, or bye, Dennis. Thanks for visiting. Anywho, oh, I know, Debs, I love e.l.f. products because, they are rags to riches. They started out as a dollar product, primarily online, got themselves just a toehold in retail spaces. In Walmart, they had one little kiosk, and not all three sides of the kiosk, one side of the kiosk. And then it grew from there. And the next thing you know, it's worldwide, it's clean, vegan beauty. It's not, I don't know if we want to tag it as healthy makeup, but it's definitely good stuff and affordable and fun. And I'm wearing an e.l.f. lipstick today. I'm wearing the Make Me Guava lip oil. Oh, I love it. Okay, with our last few minutes, I just opened to a good one. And this is what the inside looks like. I opened to Choose You Now. Thank you, Debs. I saw that gift. Choose You Now. Oh, that's so important. It's important because, and I know why I wrote this, It is so easy to get caught up in doing everything for everyone. And whether it's your inbox and your emails are just popping left and right, and you're taking time to answer them, or it's at work, or it's a meeting, or it's so easy to get caught up in it, but you could choose you now to take care of yourself. Get the rest that you need. Drink the water that your body craves. Choose you now. Choose a healthy lunch. Anywho, hi, I'm going to pronounce it Fayola. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by the live. Thank you on YouTube for joining in. Tuesdays at 2 is traditionally a new recipe, and my bad, I lost track of time and days, and the next thing you know, it was Monday, and there was no going to town to get any kind of ingredient, and I just, oops, my bad. I just botched it, but we'll be ready for next week. And before we close out, I think we should, have one more. I stopped on a page and it said, exercise your creativity. So speaking of August 1st, through Jesse Eitzler's meeting today, and he's like, August 1st, 8/1, it's a great day to restart. Yes, it is. And I personally, this week, just restarted that whole fitness plan I started back in January. I think I made it second week of January. I just might be sore tomorrow. I did one workout on Monday. I did one workout today. And do you remember Mr. Shaun T? Shaun T? Yeah. In like an insanity workout. And it was really good. But I'm predicting no matter how much water I drink, I'm probably going to be sore tomorrow. But it was a great workout. We have just a minute left. Page 64 and 65 says, be bold, be confident. I think that right now in this day and age, day and time, month, week, year, there is such a need for boldness. Really, really bold action, bold action. I don't know that it's going to happen, or that somebody will pick you from obscurity. So you may as well make the phone call, send the email, put the project out there. You might as well be bold and be confident. That is pages 64 and 65. The book is Open Your Eyes. Look, there's me on the back. I hope that these little messages were encouraging to you. There's so much going on. I feel like taking time to just say kind things helps. I will post, if I'm going to go live later, and do 10 pages out of the new script. And on that note, thank you so much, Deb. Hi, Lucid. How are you? Have you been out to see the new Fantastic Four movie? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the chaps. Tapping is clapping. Everybody on YouTube, I'm so glad you joined me. You know how we send them out. We always send them out with the song. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. Good night, YouTube. Well, it's time to go. Be right with you, TikTok. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, YouTube. Good night. And I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a beautiful day. Good night, YouTube.